have a future with our young people getting interested in the forest industry and realize that they can make a good living at it and be a part of the community.
The Forestry Futures Alliance is a partnership between Careers the Next Generation, Inside Education, and Work Wild. Leveraging the free of funding dollars, their mandate is to educate and inform the public on what it is we do, our sustainable practices, and the positive impacts we have as an industry, as well as the rewarding career opportunities we have available.
I think they're keen and they're interested already. It's providing real-world, balanced, scientifically valid information. That's what the students are seeking out. That's what their teachers are seeking out. And that's what I believe our three organizations are providing to the educators of today and the foresters of tomorrow. Inside Education has been doing forest education in Alberta for more than 25 years with the support of the AFPA and its member companies, and of course through the Forestry Futures Alliance with support from FRIA. We like to do experiential learning for teachers, so taking them out into the forest, tromping them through the woods, going out to see active harvesting, reforestation, and providing those opportunities for their students as well.
Work Wild is a program that educates youth and job seekers about sustainable forestry practices and careers in Alberta's forest sector. In the beginning, we did some research and we found that there were a lot of negative misconceptions about forestry. People thought that the forest sector was low-paying, low-tech, a sunset industry, and an environmentally irresponsible industry. None of those things are true, and we seek to challenge those misconceptions and go out there and inform people. There's lots and lots of opportunities, and we want youth and job seekers to know that those exist. We have some really exciting numbers. Both NAIT and the University of Alberta's forestry programs have significantly increased, and this year both have reached their capacity for number of students that they can let in because interest in forestry has increased so much.
Careers Next Generation is a nonprofit organization that's been around since 1997. They work with students, promoting the trades and teachers, and also industry in terms of finding opportunities for the students to actually have work experience. Our field directors, who live in many northern communities, are in the schools meeting students, making them aware of the trade opportunities that are available in their neighboring area. Many of them continue on to complete their apprenticeships and become tradespeople. The whole concept is growing our own workforce to replace those tradespeople who are retiring.
Just about every second day I've talked about the RAP program to my friends. It's an amazing experience, and I tell them how thankful I am to have been accepted into this program, how much I'm learning and how fun it is. Hopefully in 5 years I'll be my third class or second class power engineer, and I hope to take over as steam chief of a mill someday.
This is his way into a mill, and it was way into a career. He's just getting a head start above everybody else because by the time he has the steam ticket, he'll be 18 years old, ready to be employed. I think this is really slingshotting a lot of young people into the right careers, and it will invariably give the mills a proper workforce in the future.
I think it's really the ultimate in growing forest education at many years in many different ways. So inside education, we tend to aim at younger students and their teachers in field experiences, so getting them into the outdoors. Work Wild, focusing on careers and forestry, and then Careers Next Generation, talking about opportunities for apprenticeships and training today for older students. So I think one feeds into the other brilliantly. The formalization of this alliance really speaks to the three organizations, all of our common supporters, and the dedication that we all have to forest education and forestry career education. I work with organizations all across Canada, and I know that they look at what we're doing here in Alberta as being probably the leading example of forest and forestry careers education in Canada.
As industry, we have a role to play in the success of these programs, from the funding through to opening doors and providing professional resources and support for learning opportunities and program. We're a green industry, we accomplish some great things, we're sustainable, and we have a positive impact on the forest health and the environment. It's a really rewarding industry to be in from a career perspective, and the Alliance provides that medium and that platform to go out and tell our story, educate the public, and make sure they're there to support us into the future.